So it's a deep thing you have to grasp. It's like this. You're a spirit within the body. Now the spirit is everything and the body is nothing more than the clothing. But men put clothes on the body, and in that it's a deep thing, because when men put clothes on the body, then the clothes hold more reference to the man than the body. And he's the body, not the clothes. But the clothes is more important to the man than the body. And it's a deep thing. Because when a man is marking his flesh, it's because the body is more important to him than the spirit. He forgot about the spirit. You put more, you take better care of your clothes than your actual body. And you take care of your body more than your spirit. So you have to grasp the order of things and how they lead to a person being lost. Spirits coming into the physical, getting fleshly bodies, is the reason they forgot themselves, that they spirits. And in those bodies being covered in clothes, forget they body. They know more about the clothing than themselves, meaning their body. You know more about clothes than you do about your body. If you get sick or you got a problem, you go to the doctor. You asking people, what do I need for my body? Because you've been neglecting your body. So at this point, you have no clue of your own body. But you know all there is to know about your clothes. So you have to grasp. In decorating the body, more reverence is given to the clothes, and a person forgets to take care of their own body. People put new clothes on their dirty ass body because the appearance and the clothes mean more to them. And it's a deep thing because the same thing happens with the body. In the spirit having the body, you completely neglect the spirit. And now you think you are the body, just like you think you the clothes. So you have to grasp. A person wears the newest clothes and they want the newest Jordans and the newest things. Why? Because those things make them in their mind. Those things are better than their naked body or a cheap pair of clothes. There's a difference between a pair of Jordans and a pair of Levi's sneakers. You can ask any kid or anybody. What's better, Jordans or Levi's sneakers? They're going to all say Jordans because they're lost in the physical aspect of things. You ask them, go outside with your bare feet or you want to go wear these Jordans? They're going to say, Jordans. I don't like my feet. They ugly. So you have to grasp. The Jordans, which have nothing to do with them, is more valuable to them than their own feet. Their own body. The clothing is more valuable to a person than their own body. People will risk their life for material things. Grasp that. Brother gets shot in his head because he don't want to give up his jacket. Mind you, why does he hold the jacket in more high regards than his own body? Because this is what happens. When you're in this physical world, you get lost in the physical deep, 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 and it goes deeper and deeper. And this is why I tell people, it don't matter what you eat because people get lost in, oh, you have to be a vegan or you're not conscious if you eat. And I don't want people to get lost and think that I'm trying to convince vegans to eat meat, and this is not what I'm saying. If you're a vegan, this is good. If you're a meat eater, you're a meat eater. This is all physical things, and people have to begin raising their conscience to understand the levels of things. You can debate and argue over what is more healthy to eat, but you still have to remember on a deeper level, those two things don't matter. On the deepest level, those both are physical, and they both are of the life, and you have to just take account for what you take. So eating is true. Eating, period, is a bad thing. And you have to look at it that way. Because every time you eat, that was a life that was cut short. This is why people prayed over their food. It had nothing to do with thanking God. You was thanking the life that was cut down so that yours can be sustained longer. You have to grasp. Y'all eat life that was, I don't care if it was a piece of celery. Somebody pulled that celery from its root and ended its life. And you ate it. And you said, thank you, God. As opposed to saying, thank you to the celery whose life was chopped down. Or thank you to the life that provided the celery. Now, if you believe in God, I'm not telling you, oh, don't believe in, you could believe in God. But just grasp the message in what I'm saying. Physical things, they're all bad. Because all physical things that we deal with is of the life. Your house, if it was built out of wood, it was made with trees. So you have to grasp. When you get lost in the physical, you forget the spirit of things. You forget the essence of things. And then you get knocked off course. And this is why people do not understand the essence of life and how things truly work. We get lost in debating over all physical aspects of things. We then got to the point where we see nature as a physical place. The wilderness, outside, it's somewhere, but this has nothing to do with nature. If somebody said, oh, I know the nature of mankind, that's not to say they know where nature is in man, but they know the way in how men exist in the way they are. And it's the same when you say nature. You are basically saying the description of life, not where it is, but the personality of life and the way life exists, in the way it moves, how it behaves, better yet to say. This is what nature is, the behavior of life. So it's a deep thing. Not the behavior of the living things in the life, because all things within the life that are living, they behave according